Hey guys, welcome to my channel. How you doing today? I'm Johnny Alchemy, and thank you for checking out this video. I hope you're doing super awesome. I know I am right now. And so we're going to continue on with our astrological forecast for the year, guys. Today on June 21st, we have the Sun entering Cancer. So the Sun is going to want to express Cancer's need for that emotional connection with loved ones, but it's going to want to do it in a more fun-loving, free-spirited, enthusiastic type of way. So with summer here, guys, you may see yourself wanting to get with family or close friends or close loved ones for intimate gatherings or just fun activities together. This can be anything from hosting summer parties, family barbecues, going to the beach, going on hikes or camping, or even something as simple as staying indoors and having a movie night with a loved one or family or friends, or having a dinner, anything like that, guys. It's really about cultivating those close and personal relationships that we have in our life, family or close friends. It doesn't have to be one or the other, it could be both, and to really deepen that connection through some fun, some intimate connections and laughter and freedom, all that good stuff. So expect your close circle of friends or your relationships or your family to get even closer, guys, if you really take advantage of this energy. And speaking of this energy is going to be with us until July 21st or 22nd, so give or take a month. So if you really take advantage of this cosmic alignment, you can potentially really connect with those you find personal connections with, or loved ones or family. You can really start to get a deeper connection through some fun and good times. And especially with summer here, guys, is the perfect opportunity to really get out there and enjoy this weather, enjoy each other's company, and to make memories, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, so for this reading, we have 4 stacks, 6 cards each, and I will be examining a possible relationship in your life that may need a fun connection, what the relationship currently means to you right now, why you may need to connect, a fun activity to possibly do together, what you will experience, and finally how this experience will affect the relationship down the road or in the future. And as always, at the end of the video, I will also draw your bonus daily advice card that you can apply to your life today. And I just want to say, as I've been saying lately, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. It means so much to me. Every comment, like, everything. It just, no matter how little, it really puts a smile on my face, and I am super appreciative. It helps me continue going on with this journey, etc. And so if you haven't yet, guys, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would love to keep in touch with you as we continue on with these videos. And you can always book a personal reading with me if you'd like. The link for that is at the bottom in the description box below, and you can book a reading there. Okay, guys, so let's continue on with this pick a card reading and see what the Sun in Cancer has in store for you. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start the reading. We have stacks 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you right here. And I will list the timestamp for each stack below, as well as the meaning of each card position in the spread down in the description box. And I would suggest taking the time now to pause the video, to clear your mind, open your heart, to possibly think about those close personal relationships that you have right now, and how you would want to deepen them through fun interaction. When you're ready, guys, use your intuition or gut instinct to pick a stack that is calling out to you the most. And after your reading, don't forget to check out that bonus daily advice card that is also time-stamped in the description box below. Okay, guys, so we're going to start off with stack 1. Here we go. Bam. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's start off on the left side over here. We got that Ace of Wands right here. So this is a relationship that may need a fun interaction right now. With that Ace of Wands, it's I think I got this in another reading also, previous video, but the Ace of Wands is that male energy here. With the wands, we're talking about fire, and fire is one of those masculine elements. So especially with the reversed Ace of Wands, we're talking about someone who is not new to you. This person may have been with you for a very long time or since the beginning of your life. So I can almost see here in terms of possibly a family member, male energy family member, or possibly even a close friend from childhood, someone you've known for a very, very long time. So this person is not new to you in any aspect. You've known this person for a long time. And there's a certain male energy attached to that as well. Moving on, let's see here. We got the terms of what this relationship currently means to you. So here, I almost see in terms of getting to know this person, if they have been in your life for a long time, you've gotten to know them as someone who is not really great at making decisions with that Seven of Cups reversed. In terms of what this relationship currently means to you, is there something with this person's decision making that is almost getting in the way of what he's going through right now, in terms of getting in the way of his life? With that Ace of Wands reversed also, that it could signify that that person may be going through some setbacks, some frustrations right now, where things might be a little stagnant, where he may be lacking motivation or inspiration of some kind to really get his life going again. And I could see why, because if he's someone who has trouble making decisions, that could be something or a factor that could play into what's causing all this blockage right now in terms of moving his life forward. And let's see why you guys may need to connect. We got that Five of Pentacles right there. So you may need to connect because this person looks like he actually is going through a hard time right now. This person might have actually been through a certain loss, both financially or physically. Because with those pentacles, there's something on our physical realm. So it could be something material with his money or his job, or it could be something with his health, like his body and all this other stuff. So he might not be doing so well and might have had some negative things happen to him on that physical realm. And with this card, to me, he's feeling very alone right now. Feeling very shut out, very left alone to his devices and all this other stuff. So here, there's so much blockage I can feel going on here with these two reversed in terms of the blockage of this energy, that this person really is starting to feel very much alone and closed off to people, where he feels very alone in the cold, not being helped by anyone. He may be getting a little bit of a victim mentality, but from being in this state for so long, but he definitely needs a connection right now, and you could be the one to give him some fun and give him some life and love that is much needed, that seems like that he needs right now. So in terms of a fun activity you guys can do, you got the Ace of Cups. That's a beautiful one. So Ace of Cups, there's something here in both symbolically and in this practical sense, just looking at it. In the practical sense, I see something here with water. Obviously being chalices, there's something here to say, that's saying to go somewhere where there is water and there's fun activity where you can just flow and be playful and to let things overflow and just to have a good time and let the good times roll, So here, there's something here with this water, because water is so healing. Water is the most healing of the elements. There's something here where it can purify you, where it can calm you, it could stabilize you, and it could allow also in the symbolism here with all this flowing water, I could almost see as a catharsis here. Something where this person may need to let go of a certain emotion, to let himself express himself, to get rid of all this blockage and to allow things to flow again, So here I think there's something very helpful if you do something in terms of a fun activity, doing something required, something that is near water, going to the beach, rowing on a boat, going fishing, doing any type of water sports of any kind, it's just, it could be very beneficial in terms of what this person is going through. And so what you will experience, it shows here with the Judgment reversed. Here I see two things. I see first with the Judgment reversed that this person will no longer feel judged by this experiment, by this experience right now. With this Judgment, it shows that this person might have personally been going through a lot of inner critic type of stuff, where he's being very judgmental on himself in terms of what he's been going through with all these blockages and in terms of his life being at a possible standstill. So here it shows that this person may also come to some new awarenesses after being able to reflect on this good time and to have some good times to counteract all these very rough times here in these first three cards. So here I can almost see that in terms of your experiences, it shows that he may have in this state also that he may have also been refusing certain calls to action of some kind. He may have been so caught up in this lack of decision making and inaction that he was refusing so many opportunities to really change his life, and that actually is a much needed change, being the Judgment card. A call to something new with a new awareness, to forgive the past, forgive yourself, and to really let your inner critic just not have the forefront of your life. So here, in terms of here, this person may be coming to terms with a lot of those themes right there, in terms of judgment, inner critic type of stuff, being able to come to terms with the past and to actually call, answer the call for future opportunities. So here, this much needed fun activity could unlock this for him and show, that maybe all this inaction and this blockage may be self-inflicted. He might be getting in his own way, and to really start answering and taking more chances and being a little bit more risk-taking in terms of choosing, the decisions that are needed for him to move his life forward. And how this will affect your guys' relationship down the road. You got the Hanged Man reverse. So here, especially here after the Judgment card, that's exactly it. You with the Judgment card, you are given this new enlightenment, these new self-awarenesses, and it's your job to answer them and do with them as you will. So here, in terms of how this will affect your guys' relationship, this could very well change his perspective on these things, or of all these patterns that he might have been going throughout his life. He may have been someone who's always had trouble making decisions, and who possibly may have always gotten in his way in some way. But in terms of, if you really reach out and try and give him this type of fun, something with water, to really give him that catharsis and that ability to flow and to release things, it may allow him to have new perspectives come into his life where he can come to terms with these types of things, all the blockages and the ways that he gets in his own way, to come to new perspectives, to say, hey, okay, I'm presented with a new decision now in terms of this. I'm not going to dwell on every single possibility and weigh every side and every pro and con. Maybe I'm just going to go with the one that I feel is right for me. Ones that I feel is most in alignment with what I want out of my life, in terms of where I want the direction of my life to go right here, all these things. Because all this inaction, it just leads to this. It leads to, feeling alone and feeling that no one's around, or that, that you're left to your own devices, and that everyone might be moving on without you. So here, it can help him very greatly in terms of your guys' relationship. And especially in terms of new perspectives, he can have a new perspective about you by doing this for him and reaching out to this person if you feel this resonates with you with the stack. This person may come to new perspectives in terms of how they view you and your guys' relationship. And remember, we're talking about people who are close to us, intimate people, and here this is someone who's been in your life forever. So this can unlock a new way that this person might view you or see you even. It may even, deepen the connection on a very personal level, just from you helping this person and reaching out to them, making sure you guys do something fun, to get his mind off of all the hardship he's possibly been through. And to give him new awarenesses and enlightenment, that's wonderful. So I could see a very interesting, story here, guys, in terms of the cards and in terms of a person who you can possibly find that may need your help in a fun interaction right now. So in terms of a really, really quick summary, guys, there's someone here in male energy that has been in your life for a while with this Ace of Wands. And so they may actually be feeling some frustrations and blockages right now in their own personal life, lack of motivation or inspiration. And it's because here, in terms of how you know them and what this relationship means, you know this person as someone who has a hard time making decisions, who is very overwhelmed with decisions and can get caught up in overthinking and ultimately inaction. So here, in terms of why you need to connect, because this person is feeling very alone right now. He could have gone through some hardship both on the physical realm in terms of his money or job or physical health, whatever it is, but this person's feeling very alone, very shut out, and does not feel like, that he's getting the support and help that he needs. He's in that very victim mentality with all the stuff that he's going through right now. So what's something you can do that's fun with him? Go do something near water, do something in water, do something that requires that type of water, because I think it's very symbolic of that healing energy that he may need right now, and also that emotional catharsis that could be very helpful for them, that emotional release. So here, do something with water. It can be very beneficial for them. In terms of what you will experience, you will help this person experience, and come to terms with their own inner judgments, and to give them new self-awarenesses and enlightenment to start answering these calls that are coming from within him and to trust them, to trust that intuition that is calling to him instead of getting caught up in just the mental realm or weighing all the pros and cons, all that other stuff. So here you're giving this person ways to actually really trust their inner voice and inner guidance system, which could be very helpful. And by doing so, something that's very powerful for them, it can change how he views the perspective on your guys' relationship, how he views you as a person and what your relationship means to him. So here it could only be beneficial, and you could be doing something very helpful for whoever this may represent in your life, in that close-knit circle of friends or family, whatever it may be. Okay, guys, so that's what I see in this stack. Very hopeful, a very wonderful stack, and it could be very, you could give hope and, new purpose to someone that may fit this description right here, if this resonated with you. And if it did, I would love to hear in the comment, guys, to hear how this all lined up for you. And so we're going to move on to the next stack. And do not forget to check out your bonus daily advice card. That is at the end of the video and also time-stamped in the description box below. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next stack. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on to stack number 2. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, guys, so let's start off on the left here in terms of a relationship that may need a fun interaction or connection right now. We have the Four of Cups. So with the cups, I sense with water energy, there's a feminine energy here in terms of someone in your life that would need a fun connection right now or need some fun in their life. And especially being the Four of Cups, I think that person is definitely looking for that. This person currently may be going through a very hard time with their emotions. They could be feeling very heavy emotions right now in terms of their emotional state. They may have trouble seeing the positivity in life right now. This person could be dealing with anything from depression or anxiety, feeling apathetic toward everything, and just feeling bored and dull with life, honestly, where they lost the spark because of, who knows, circumstances in life. So here, there's someone here, especially who needs some fun. If it's Four of Cups, that's exactly someone who would need a fun interaction in their life. In terms of what this person means to you and what the current relationship. So here it shows with the Nine of Wands that you actually could be very protective over this person. It shows that, that you may actually guard this person a lot because, if this person is someone who's more emotional, probably more sensitive, takes things to heart, or affected by certain things more easily, I could see why you would want to protect them because you want to shield them, and make sure that they're all right. And so here, especially in terms of our intimate relationships right now with the Sun in Cancer, those intimate relationships, this could be anyone from a family member to just a very close friend, anyone with this feminine energy who you feel needs your protection right now. In terms of why you would need to connect, it would be the Three of Swords. So, especially with these two, they're very much in the same thread of meaning. So, I can see how they're related. In terms of the Three of Swords reversed, this person has gone through a major trauma of some kind where it did affect them on the emotional realm. Here, this person really took something to heart, and it really killed them in a certain way with these swords going through it. It was very painful. It was not comfortable at all, very discomforting, and it's just a very hard time or a very hard experience for this person to have gone through, and is taking its toll on this person currently through their emotions. So here, guys, in terms of moving forward and trying to do a fun activity here for this person needs to start. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, this person needs to start pouring their energy and efforts into some type of craft of some kind. If this person has hobbies of any kind, or is crafty or creative, this person needs to start focusing in on some type of work that is detailed and tedious of some kind. I can sense, especially with the water energy here, this person could be creative and being that emotional, artistic type of energy. So here, if this person has a creativity of some kind, try and focus their energies toward that, because just sitting with the emotions sometimes, that is a healing process in itself, but it can lead to stagnation. Especially with the Four of Cups here, I can sense some type of stagnation here. So to really move on and move past this hurt right here, if you really are protective over this person, to move past this hurt, you have to start channeling this person's emotional energy into their work or their hobbies or whatever it is, some type of craft here. Because it can only, in terms of, it's the only way to really get your energy out of you. To sit with the emotion, it takes a while for that energy to really leave your body. So here you can start really focusing that energy towards your work and to start producing something that you're happy with, something that is creative and that gives you that that happiness. In terms of what you will experience, it's the Ace of Pentacles. So right here, in terms of the things you will experience, and especially this person will experience, honestly, is a new stability of some kind. With this Pentacles, you will have new stability in your life, and that makes so much sense in terms of this journey. Going through something very hard where it affects you emotionally, and so you have to start channeling and taking care of yourself, channeling your energy into something productive. And I think here, because this person is very much willing to move on with this Three of Swords reverse, this person wants to find healing and to move on with the past and to be all right. So here, if you can really introduce them and kind of push them toward, their hobbies or their craft or whatever creative outlet that they have, to start pursuing that in at the same time while going through this, it could be very, very beneficial for them in terms of providing stability in their life, a newfound stability that, that can really help them move on, and give them stable ground to stand on so they can walk forward in their life. In terms of how this will affect your relationship in the future, I see here with the the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is, reverse especially, I have a feeling this person is going to no longer be, I can sense this person no longer being emotionally dependent on you anymore. Especially if you are very protective over them, or it could even be a younger sibling or a friend of some kind. I can sense that this person, through this interaction here, you're going to give them the power to find stability within themselves. You're giving them this coping mechanism right here when they are going through a tough time. With their emotions, that they can start channeling it through very positive ways to gain back stability and balance. So here I see that this person may no longer be so emotionally codependent on you. That actually this person, they won't leave your life or anything, but you'll help this person become more self-sustainable, which is a very great thing for anyone to achieve and anyone to have. And if you can provide that for them, I think that's even better. So here, you can help this person become stronger and more capable to handle their own life as you continue on your own relationship as well. So therefore, you won't even have to be so protective over them. You can just watch them and help them grow in a certain way and watch their journey as they become more capable and stable in their own life. And you just do it by little things like this, by just little nudges here in terms of doing something fun, trying to get them back into their hobbies or their interests. That is a great way in terms of channeling all this heavy, depressive, energy here. And it's only going to help your friend become more stable and more capable in terms of their emotions and how to handle life. So guys, I'm going to do a quick summary here. I see a very interesting story in terms of friendship, in terms of someone going through a very hard time and how to guide them into the most positive way to kind of help their life and help them achieve some type of stability and increase their capability. So here guys, so in terms of a summary, in terms of someone right now, a relationship that needs a fun connection, it is the Four of Cups right here. This person has gone through a lot and is dealing with heavy emotions of some kind, and they need some type of connection to get their mind off of it. In terms of what this person means to you or what the relationship means to you, you actually could be very defensive and protective over this person with this Nine of Wands. This person, I feel like, is a very sensitive soul, someone who takes things to heart. So you go out of your way to protect them and make sure that they're okay and that they are stable. And why you need to connect, because this person actually has gone through a very hard instance in life with this Three of Swords, and so it is taking their toll emotionally currently and also in their life. So now in terms of if you want to protect them, you want to get their mind off of here, so in terms of something you can do, you can really remind them of any hobbies or interests or crafts that they do right now, and that would be the perfect thing for them to channel their energy into something productive and to something positive. to get their mind off of just the emotions and to really channel that energy out into creating things that they love. And so the main experience here from this fun experience, what you'll experience is, you're giving this person a new stability, a new stable ground to stand on, to move on past all these heavy emotions that we can get stagnant and trapped in. You'll give this person a means to find stability through their hobbies and crafts, through things that they enjoy. And that's a wonderful thing to provide for a person, to unlock their own means of finding stability. Because here, in terms of how this will help your overall relationship in the future, this person will become less emotionally dependent on you, which could be a wonderful thing. You're helping this person become self-sustaining, which is a very powerful ability to have, and a awareness to have, to be self-sustainable. So here you may even find that you won't have to protect this person as much. You just have to let them go through whatever they have to go through in life, and you just have to give them little nudges toward something that could help them, and something that can help them learn new capabilities in terms of how to handle life circumstances. So here I see this person becoming much more capable and relying less so much on your emotionally on you to protect them. That this person may actually start, being more able to go out there on their own, experience things, and fail at things, which is fine, and to not take it so much to heart and be so easily affected, So I think that's a really interesting story that I see here, guys, in terms of friendship, how you can help a friend, reconnect them with things that they love so they can find stability, and ultimately just help them become a better person, someone who's able to handle life easier. So guys, I would love to hear if this lined up for you, if this resonated for you in your life. I would love to hear in the comments to see how much this lined up for you. And so guys, don't forget to check out your bonus daily advice card that is time-stamped at the bottom of the description box with the rest of the timestamps. And we're going to move on to the next stack, and thank you. Okay, so we're going to move on to stack number 3. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay. So guys, let's start off. Okay. I'm already getting a sense of family here. There's something that has to do with the family. Especially the mother right here, I can sense that. Okay, so let's start off here on the left side. In terms of someone who needs a fun connection right now in your life, it looks like with the 8 of Cups here reversed, it shows that there's someone, I know with Cups usually I would think of feminine energy, but I'm actually getting something here with the male energy right here in these 3. In terms of these 3, I have a feeling it could be a male energy, someone in your family, and I'm getting a lot of family feeling here with the Empress as well as the 10 of Cups right here. So in terms of someone in your life who needs a fun connection, there's a male energy I feel like in your family right now who needs a connection of some kind. In terms of this person with the 8 of Cups especially, this person may have a hard time figuring out a direction in life, honestly. This person may have struggled very much in terms of trying to find out what it is that they find fulfilling, a path that they would like to go on, and you may find them wandering aimlessly without a purpose or without a goal, and sometimes they just become the victims of life circumstances when they wander so carelessly sometimes, So this person may have had a lot of hardship in terms of finding exactly what they wanted to do in their life, and I feel like it's the type of male energy that touches upon these other 2 cards here, which I will go into. In terms of what this person means to you, again, I'm getting the sense of family with this 10 of Cups. I feel like this male energy, what this person means to you, there's someone here with this Page of Pentacles right here reversed, where again this person has had a hard time figuring out what to do in life in terms of here really trying to figure out what the goal is. What is it that I want to be pursuing right now in terms of my physical realm? What is it in terms of my line of work or the things that I do for a job or whatever I do out there in the world? They struggle in terms of that to try and figure that out. So here I see especially these 2 cards, they're very much related And in terms of here, what this, why you guys need to connect, there's something here in terms of the family. With the Ten of Cups, especially reversed, it talks about, the family is not in harmony right now. There's something here that is, especially with this person, he feels like he is not in harmony with the family. I think this person is starting to feel like, that he may start questioning, why he's not getting the support that he's getting from the family. Why does it feel like, they aren't helping me, or, that there is something here that, I'm not being supported or loved in some type of sense with this family card right here reversed. So here I could see this person going through a very kind of emotional journeys here, especially with the 8 and the 10 of Cups right here. I can understand how that can affect his emotional state right now in terms of trying to figure out what he wants to do in life and feeling like he may not have the support or backing of his family, whether they agree with his things or not, But there's something here in terms of why you need to connect is to kind of mend this family tie and to mend this family relationship possibly. And in terms of something that you can do, there's 2 cards here especially. Like, I feel like there's a strong motherly presence here in terms of what to do is a fun thing and what you'll experience. So here, there's a certain motherly aspect that is being presented with these 2 cards. In terms of a fun aspect, I think there's something where you need to reconnect with the motherly figure of this household, of this family, And, I use family here, but again, with this Cancer energy, it could be literally your family or your close group of friends or whatever it is. You need to find this motherly, nurturing energy and to connect with this person, and to help possibly talk through and let this person express what they're going through this very objective person who knows how to take on people's emotions but not become their emotions. This person is very stable in their emotions. They're very in touch with their emotions as well. So this person, especially this motherly figure, I feel like you need to seek out this feminine energy here, especially with the Empress and the Queen of Cups, 2 very feminine energies here of the mother and that nurturing archetype. So here you need to get in contact with this person, because I think if you can connect this person here and with this motherly figure, this motherly energy, you will be able to actually, help this person get through this tough time right here and to actually feel accepted and loved in his family or group of circle friends or whatever it is in this family or family type environment. In terms of what you will experience, honestly, you will experience here the Empress. That is the mother archetype of all mothers, not beyond the Queen and all that other stuff. This person knows how to take care of not only themselves but those around them, to expose them to beauty and love and nature, and to take care of them and nurture and all these other things, this divine feminine aspect. So here, especially with these 2, I think there's something strong here where this person needs a certain nurturing vibe. Someone to listen to them, someone to feel their emotions, and to hopefully help them come to terms with whatever that they're going through right now. This person needs some love and nurture, this feminine energy here. And if you are part of a family, connect them with your mom. I feel like there's a mother energy. The Empress is the mom archetype. So you need to reach out to your mom and try and mend this relationship tie here with the family. And in terms of how this will affect your relationship, that's exactly it. We're talking about relationship ties with that 5 of Swords. That's exactly it. In terms of the reverse 5 of Swords, it's talking about letting bygones be bygones, forgiving and forgetting, allowing things to heal, past broken relationships and all this other stuff. So here I can, especially with these 2, it shows that there is a strong family disharmony right now. And with the 5 of Swords, it shows that there possibly could have been broken or severed ties in the past, but now it's able to be healed in this reverse aspect. There's a certain healing that can finally be made through this nurturing mother energy. If you connect this male energy with this mother energy, it can only be beneficial. It shows that there could be healing. It could be, it could turn this 10 of Cups up to the upright where, everything is perfect and nice and everything is in harmony and alignment. So here, I think that's the whole point of this, in terms of this interaction here, is to really find this person who is struggling in terms of their direction in life, and to connect them to that mother energy and whatever relationship group that is, whether they be family or close friends, whatever it is. And the whole purpose is to really mend the ties and mend the past and to let bygones be bygones so you guys can move on. Actually, for this person to really move on. And so I see a very strong journey here, guys, especially with the family. I mean, there's so many family cards here with that Ten of Cups and that Empress, especially with the Queen of Chalices too right next to it. I think there's something here in terms of there's a male figure or male energy in your family right now that is struggling in terms of direction, and they feel very disconnected from their family right now and from their friends or whatever it is, and they need to know that they're welcome. They need to know that to feel nurtured and to be taken care of with this feminine energy here, and to let go of the past and really let the past start healing itself. Okay, guys, so I'm going to do a quick summary. So there's someone here in this Eight of Cups reverse that is needing help right now in terms of the direction of where they're going in life, and that's been affecting them for who knows how long. I think especially here with this Page of Pentacles, it shows that this is an ongoing type of trial and a test that this person has been trying to go through and make sense of and to try and get over. Why you guys need to connect is because he's actually been feeling very disconnected with his family right now with that Ten of Cups reversed. This person may not be feeling that he's getting the support or the love from the family that they may really crave and seek right now. In terms of moving on and something that you can do with them to really get their mind off of it, connect this person with that mother energy. If it really is something to do with your family and this is resonating with you, connect them with that mother energy. That mother energy is going to help them feel welcome, feel nurtured, feel heard, all these things. And especially in terms of what you'll experience, the same exact thing, the Empress, that's this mother energy of feeling. This person needs a type of emotional connection here, and the mother is the one who's able to give that to them over here, to bring the family into balance. And so finally, the whole point of this in terms of how this will affect your relationship together, it's that Five of Swords reversed in terms of you'll be able to let bygones be bygones, all the stuff in the past that had effect on your relationships, to kind of disconnect them and to feel that they're severed. You're going to find a way to forgive and forget, to move on and to go past them. To really, forgive yourself, forgive all the circumstances that you're in, and to let the truth be shown, which is that you're part of this family, that you're loved and that you're taken care of, and that, whatever trials you go through, you may feel judged, all this other stuff, they may not always understand exactly what you're going through, but that's fine. Regardless, they will love you anyway, and they will know to make you feel welcome. So here, there's something here in terms of trying to reconnect and rebuild and reestablish a certain family of some kind because of past connections and that have happened that might have had an influence on it. Okay, guys, so that's all I see for this stack. It's a very interesting stack, especially if this resonated with you and you're having some possible family issues. But, it looks like here, find connection through the mom, through the mother. I mean, that's the only way to have real healing and love be perpetuated in the situation, and to hopefully heal from these past occurrences and circumstances. Okay, guys, so if this actually resonated with you, I would love to hear it in the comments, and to hear how much this lined up. And also don't forget to check out your bonus daily advice card. That is at the end of the video, also time-stamped in the description box below. Okay, we're going to move on to the next stack. Thanks, guys. Okay, guys, so we're going to move on to that fourth stack, that final stack, guys. Let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, guys. We're going to start off on the left. Let's see what we got. So in terms of a relationship that may need a fun connection right now, it is the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, I feel like there is someone new in your life, actually, and you might have connected on the mental realm. This could have been through a conversation of some kind in terms of stimulating your mind, getting to know each other's belief systems, how you guys feel about certain things, even just talking about any type of mental process of some kind. So here, there was some type of stimulation that you connected on the mental realm. And I feel like this is someone new in your life. So this could be either a new friend, or it could be even a boyfriend or someone intimate that you might be interested in. But you connected very fast and very quickly here. So here, I also feel like there's a certain male energy of some kind, especially with the swords. And I feel like, yeah, there is something here where there's a new male energy in your life right now that is very intimate and close to you and personal. So here, in terms of what this person currently means to you, we got the Six of Swords reversed. So here, as you're getting to know this person, I feel like with the Six of Swords, you may be, and the reason I'm saying this is because we have three swords right here. We got that Ace, the Six, and the Queen. So I feel like this person is very much comfortable in the mental realm. So this person may be an intellectual type, maybe a thinker of some kind. And here, in terms of how you will get to know this person, or like what this person currently means to you, just as you get to know them, you'll see that this person may be an overthinker. You know, this person obviously lives in the mental realm with these three cards right here. So he or she really has the ability to have both the the positive and negative aspects of that mental realm. And this is part of it. With the Six of Swords reversed, it shows that he may have trouble moving on in terms of with change. He may analyze or overthink certain things that have happened in the past, and it may be hard for him to let go of those things. It may just be very comfortable for this person to just sit with that thing in the past and just analyze the crap out of it, and it just forces them into inaction and these states where they just aren't moving and they aren't flowing, where they just are stuck in the past and the things that have happened already. So in terms of why you need to connect, we got the Queen of Swords here. So, with this Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is actually very emotionless. So, here she is ruled by her intellectual clarity, her mental clarity. She is ruled by that mind by her mind to make clear judgments, to do right and wrong. Everything's cut and dry. Everything just has a straightforward answer to it, and there's no feelings involved. And that's the reason why you may need to connect. Because as you're getting to know this person, you may have started getting to know them on this intellectual realm. But as you get to know them, that can be very daunting after a while, where it is just constant, hypothesizing and talking about things on that practical level where there is less emotion, especially if this is going to be someone that you're romantically interested in terms of someone new. So here, in terms of why you need to connect, is so that you can kind of address this emotionlessness. This person may be very rigid when it comes to having this many swords. I feel like this person may be very practical and unfeeling in a certain sense. So here, those things may need to be addressed in terms of, especially if this is a new relationship for you, which I think it could possibly very much be, in terms of a new person coming into your life that is very intimate to you right now, and you need a fun, intimate connection. So here, in terms of what fun you can have and what fun you can do, you got the Page of Wands. So with this Page of Wands, you need to do something completely spontaneous. This person is very controlled here with these three swords. This person is very intellectual, likes to think things through, likes to have a plan, all those things. They like to be solid in their mental thoughts and mental realm. So here you need to introduce this person into some fun and some spontaneity, some excitement, some adventure, whatever that may be, Do something new. Do something that actually that might make this person feel a little bit uncomfortable. Obviously not something dangerous, I would hope, or risky, but, do something where, it's something new for this person to kind of push their boundaries a little bit, let them expand, and to really, if this is someone that you want to get to know romantically, so that you can get to know them past their comfort zone of just the mental realm, to understand that, hey, you may not be on that same level. And that sometimes you may be more the fun-loving type, where you need to express yourself and express this spontaneity. So that's something that you can really introduce this person to in terms of finding something fun. You may unlock certain experiences for this person that they've never had before. In terms of what you will experience, though, it is the Death card. So you will do something spontaneous and fun, then you will die. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, no. But with that Death card, it is about, that spiritual death, that metaphysical death, where I think here especially, it's someone who is so intellectual right here with all these swords. you're allowing, if this person does embrace this action right here of you really adding some excitement and spontaneity in their life, it may help let this identity of this very controlling, very intellectual person kind of die in terms of the death card. That's what that means. To let this aspect of his identity die so that new ones can come in its place. Maybe after experiencing such spontaneity and such fun that, this person may learn to let go of the control that they seek to have in their life. And that, you may unlock actually new perspectives and allow this person to become an even bigger self-actualized person and to have a bigger picture of themselves in terms of who they want to be and what they want to achieve and the type of person they want to be. And so here, especially in terms of what this will have in terms of consequence, or how this will affect your relationship in the future, is to show that, this person lacks temperance. Obviously, they seem to thrive in the mental realm and not much else, honestly. But here, it shows that they are lacking temperance in that aspect. So here, in terms of how this will affect your relationship, you will teach this person temperance through, dealing with his extremes, Obviously, he's extreme in this mental realm, but you doing these little actions like to just have fun and to do something spontaneous, it's slowly going to start shedding and transforming this person into someone where they didn't even know this person existed inside of them. So here, this relationship in the future, you can really help him unlock a truly temperamental or a tempered style of living, instead of just being so caught up in this mental realm, where they can balance this mental realm with their emotions or their drives and ambitions or whatever, or their fun and fun seeking, all their social and their recreational stuff, So here you're going to really expose them to temperance. And in terms of how this will affect you, you might actually be, that whole opposites attract. I could almost see here in terms of, especially someone new who's intimate. I can definitely see in terms of a new boyfriend or girlfriend of some kind. And here, I could almost see the opposites attract, where already here, even seeing with this Page of Wands, wanting to do something spontaneous with someone who is so controlled and who lives in the past and likes to overthink and plan, it's that opposites attract feeling here that I can actually kind of see, where you learn to balance each other through just being open to each other's ideas and experiences. So I can kind of see this journey here in terms of meeting someone new and to really get them out of their shell and to help them experience new things from just being around you and through hopefully wanting to pursue a romantic interest with you as well. I can almost see a certain definitely a certain relationship type of story forming here, especially with the opposites attracting with that temperance reversed. So guys, let me do a quick summary. So there's someone new that you quickly connected with in your life with this Ace of Swords. And there's a certain male energy that I feel with here being a sword. And you may have connected on that intellectual realm through really stimulating conversations, getting to know one another, just real communication, genuine communication. And this person is very smart as well. But as you get to know this person, you may understand that, their intellectual side, there's a positive and negative, there's one extreme or the other, and you may realize that on the negative extreme, this person may be an overthinker. This person may live in the past and like to overanalyze every little thing that's happened to them. And it causes a little stagnation in their life as well. So as you get to know this person, that's something you may come to realize. And why you need to connect with this person is because this person may be very emotionless. This person is obviously very practical, has very good clarity on the mental realm, knows how to make good practical decisions, but they may be very detached from their emotions and what it's like to really feel in terms of happiness or sadness or any type of emotion. And what you can do with them is to really expand their horizons a little bit with this Page of Wands, so that you can add some spontaneity, some spice, some variety, some recklessness, honestly, a little bit into their life because they're so controlled. You can really open their doors and unlock new things for them in terms of how they perceive themselves as well. You will allow, especially with what you'll experience, you will allow this person shed their identity a little bit, to go beyond just this controlling person who has to be in control and do practical decisions and overanalyze things. You can help that person let that a part of their identity go, so they can possibly even be in touch with their emotions more, or their drives or their passions, whatever, to just get out of their head more often. And what this will do in terms of your future relationship, I see an opposites attract here almost with this Temperance reversed. I see that, this person is obviously very controlled, and then you have the Fire here, someone who is very willing to go out there and explore and expand and to do things that are risky and fun and adventurous. So here I could almost see in terms of your future relationship, there could be an opposites attract where you learn to balance each other out, and you learn how to balance yourself out on a personal level just by being around one another and experiencing each other's energy. And that's all I see for this stack, guys. It's a very interesting stack, especially if you've met someone new in your life, someone new and intimate. And so this could be a very interesting journey, especially in the initial stages that you can take. Especially to just try and get to know each other too. Yeah, so if this really resonated with you guys, I would love to hear in the comments and see what what you're going through, and to see how much this was in alignment with it. Okay guys, so don't forget to check out your bonus daily advice card that's actually coming up right after this stack. So just stay tuned in a few more seconds, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope we were able to connect through the readings. And if you did find a stack that resonated with you, I hope you found new insight, awareness, or knowledge that could be useful for you in your current circumstances right now. Okay guys, so for your bonus daily advice card, we have the Hierophant reversed. So with the Hierophant reversed, it really talks about your own personal moral compass, guys. It asks you, do you know what your values are? What are the things that you value? What is your core values right now? And in terms of your values, how does that affect your belief systems? And how do your belief systems, once you understand that, how do they affect your opinions? How do they affect the way that you feel about certain things that go on in the world, in society, out there, in the bigger aspect beyond ourselves? So here it's really trying to understand how you fit in on that individual, personal level, that unique level as a person. How do I fit in society? So it's looking at your own personal belief systems versus the societal norms. You versus out there in the general populace, and understanding where you might fit in that situation, in those circumstances. Because here, especially with the Hierophant reversed, you may be trying to understand your belief systems, and some people may find out that they are different. They may feel very differently from where their current circumstances are, whatever the general populace may believe of where they are right now. They may feel that they're very different from that, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, think about it, guys. The world is our oyster. The world is out there. The world itself is our home, not just our physical residences. We can move anywhere and go to where like-minded people would be, who we feel that we would connect with. And that's what this card is really asking you to do, is to understand that, hey, if I'm different, you will find a way to fit into society, first of all. You'll find a way to fit into society even though you're different. But beyond that, you're also going to try and find your tribe. Your tribe of people, a tribe of like-minded people that understand who you are, that possibly have the same belief systems on the majority, who can love and accept and help you grow in a certain sense. And talking about the sun's energy in Cancer right now, that's what it's about, finding your tribe. It's either your family or close friends, your support group, whatever it is, is finding that tribe of people that makes sense to you, that where you are all in that alignment in terms of knowing what your belief systems are, in terms of where your heart is, where your mind is, all of that stuff. So if you can find that tribe of people, that's even better, because being different is not a bad thing in this world. Being different is what is exciting about this world, is the fact that we can learn so much from each other, and just from each other's different experiences and all the things we've gone through, all the things we've learned. There's just so much out there. If we were all the same, it would be a very boring world. It would be a very boring place. So here, especially with that Hierophant reversed, it really is asking to find your tribe of people, especially with the sun entering Cancer as well. I think that's very much in alignment, trying to find those close personal relationships, the ones where the people really get you and you have your tribe of people, and how is it that you can, bring fun and life and deepen those connections with those groups of people, or whatever it is, whatever that like-minded person or group of people may be. How can you deepen that connection so that it's stable, it can continue going on, it's being taken care of, it's growing, all those fun things. So guys, I think that's all that I see for that card, and all the stuff that I can say for today. And yeah, I just want to say thank you guys again so much for watching my videos. Always appreciate it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Would love to keep in touch with you. And that's it, guys. I just want to wish you all a great and fabulous day, and I will see you next video. Bye, guys. Thank you.